Mallory is fighting for her life. Haley thinks she has the numbers locked down. Lala and Devens might be becoming one of the strangest duos in the house. And somehow, Drew and Barrett are still finding their way back toward the same people who just put their alliance on the block. This is Pigzilla, and I watch the feed so you don't have to. I'm going to break down everything you need to know with none of the fluff. And real quick, I put hours into watching these feeds, keeping up with everything that happens and putting these videos together, and I do all of this for absolutely free. So if you enjoy these updates and you'd like to support what I'm doing, you can buy me a coffee or lunch. My link is right here on the screen. Now let's get into it. After Lala used the veto on herself and Dee put Mallory up as a replacement nominee, Mallory obviously was not taking it well. She was crying and saying she didn't even know what she would say in a speech against Drew, besides talking about how badly she wants to be there. Melody started trying to count the votes for Mallory to stay, looking at herself, Barrett, possibly Drew or Taylor, Lala, Haley, and maybe Yash. But that's the problem right now. Nobody on that side really knows where these votes are. Mallory and Melody are also starting to question whether Dee made some kind of agreement with Yash and Haley. Mallory said the icons constantly make her feel concerned. Basically, it feels like, do what we want or we're coming after you. Mallory said that isn't working together, that's being bossed around. And I think that realization is coming way too late. Mallory even told Barrett that if she leaves this week, he cannot forgive Dee. Barrett told her that he had spent so much time trying to make her feel good about Dee and convince her that Dee could be trusted, but Mallory actually took some responsibility for it. She said she saw things that she didn't trust and still went along with it, so that's on her. And that right there is basically the story of this entire group. They saw the warning signs, they knew the icons were dangerous, they talked about taking shots, they had opportunities to win competitions and take control, and then they kept going right back. But one of the biggest conversations of the night came from Haley and Angela. Haley basically laid out exactly how she sees the numbers moving forward. She said as long as everybody stays where they're at, they're fine. She named herself, Angela, Devens, and Dee. Then she said they also have Barrett and Drew. In Haley's mind, they have the numbers every single time. Then once they get down to 5, they just play until they win. And that is why Drew and Barrett continuing to go back toward these people is so important, because listen to how Haley is talking about them. She is already counting Drew and Barrett as numbers. Meanwhile, Mallory and Melody are sitting there worried about whether they can even trust Drew. Drew and Barrett could potentially be two of the most important votes and relationships in this entire house right now, but instead of choosing a direction, they keep trying to maintain everything. Eventually, somebody is going to force them to pick a side. And while all of this is happening, we might have a new duo forming that I definitely did not have on my bingo card, Lala and Devens. Lala told Devens that she feels like aligning with him could actually be really good for both of them because nobody would expect the two of them to work together. Devens seemed open to it. He said the numbers are really shifty right now and talked about having a group that could actually make things happen and win HOH. Lala said the big thing is that they need to break up these 4, Mallory, Melody, Drew, and Barrett. Devens specifically called Mallory a major threat. But then Lala said something else that I thought was really interesting. She said she loves her Barrett bear, but Barrett could float right into that second chair and crush everybody. I've been saying Barrett is becoming somebody people need to watch. Everybody likes Barrett. He has relationships everywhere. He keeps coming close in competitions without stacking up a bunch of wins that make him look threatening, and multiple people can see themselves working with him. Even Drew and Melody were talking later about who they think could go far in this game. Drew said Barrett, Melody said Devens, so Barrett's position is definitely being noticed. Lala also said she is seriously gunning for the next HOH. Depending on what happens with the Blockbuster and eviction, a Lala HOH could completely change the direction of the game, because right now there are people all over this house who are starting to realize the middle is disappearing. Then we have Drew and Yash. Yash was basically giving Drew a big brother intervention. He told Drew that people like him, but they don't necessarily respect him as a player. Yash told him that at this point in the game, he needs to do what he wants to do and stand behind it. People will respect that more than watching him constantly bounce around. And Yash specifically pointed out that Drew keeps going back to the icons even after they do him dirty. Thank you. That's the part that I just don't understand. Drew tells Yash he's his boy for life. Yash has told Drew he is still willing to work with him. Mallory and Melody clearly want Drew with them. But then Drew keeps leaving that door wide open with the icons. Drew even admitted that the second he stopped talking game, things started getting better for him. Yash basically told him there's a direct correlation there. Maybe listen to the man. Because Drew has spent so much of this game talking himself into situations that he did not need to be in. Now Drew says he's going to win the Blockbuster and then take a vow of silence. You know what? That might actually be one of his better ideas. Because at this point, Drew needs to stop trying to fix every relationship in the house with another conversation. Mallory, meanwhile, does not trust the icons at all. She told Drew that she thinks they could flip the vote 2 minutes before the live eviction, so she wants to lock down as many votes for Mallory as possible, and Melody is getting very clear about who she wants out of this game. She said Dee and Haley both need to go, and even threw out the idea of getting them out in a double eviction. Mallory is furious with Dee. Melody wants Dee and Haley gone. Lala is talking about breaking up their four. Haley believes she has Drew and Barrett. Yash is trying to keep relationships with everybody while also having this deal protecting the icons. Everybody thinks they know where the numbers are. I'm not convinced anybody actually does. And that brings us back to Mallory. If Mallory loses the Blockbuster and remains on the block, I think she is in serious danger. But if Mallory wins the Blockbuster, now things get interesting, because suddenly you could have Drew sitting next to Taylor, and Taylor could become the easier person to send home. Mallory would then walk back into this game knowing exactly who put her there and absolutely furious with Dee and the icons. That could finally give us the full-on war that this season has been teasing. And honestly, that is what this house needs right now, because we have reached a point where people are going to have to stop talking about taking shots and actually take them. Mallory and Barrett threw competitions. Drew and Barrett continued making relationships with the icons. Now one member of their four is sitting on the block and another member is sitting right next to her. Haley is already planning a path where she has Dee, Angela, Devens, Drew, and Barrett all working in the same direction. Lala and Devens are discussing becoming an unexpected duo. Melody is ready for Dee and Haley to go. Mallory feels betrayed. Yash is basically sitting back watching everybody else destroy each other while telling Drew to please stop talking. So this next Blockbuster is huge. If Mallory wins, she gets another life in this game and we could see the entire house reshuffle. If Drew wins, Mallory and Taylor are left sitting there and Mallory could be in major trouble. And if Taylor wins, then you have Drew versus Mallory, and this house is going to have to show exactly where everybody stands. Eventually you run out of places to hide, and Drew and Barrett especially are getting very close to that point. So let me know what you think. If Mallory survives this week, does she finally take the shot at the icons? Are Drew and Barrett making a huge mistake by continuing to run back to them? And what do you think about this potential Lala and Devens duo? Is it real? Is it not? But this is Pigzilla. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and turn on those notifications, because I'm keeping up with these feeds and breaking out everything you need to know with none of the fluff. And I'll see you guys on the next update.